Back again, no clue where to start. This episode tore my soul apart. Boars and flesh, bullets gone. Every step barely holding on. Stalker don't care if I'm bleeding slow. I crawl through fire and storm to go. Still I roam, still I try. One more shot, one before I die.
I am finally back in Stalker Gamma. Man, I've been waiting to play this game again. This is going to be episode 2. In the first episode we kind of went over what is Stalker Gamma, and we did the first introduction to the game and the quests, and if you haven't checked that video, go check it out. I go into quite a bit of detail with regards to environment and immersion and all those good things. Now, get the HUD on. I think that's everything, and there's my inventory. So I did a bit of searching around the area. I found this artifact as well, and I found this at that same spot we found the jellyfish, which is this guy over here. And yeah, so in this video we are gonna go do a quest or two. Yeah, we're gonna probably spend the entire Stalker day, you know, just discovering the environment and doing a quest and exploring a bit. And also, what I'd like to get into is a bit of the lore and a bit of, you know, what is the zone, where does the zone come from, why are we here, what are we doing, what's our goal. Look at this guy just having a nap, man, just enjoying the rain outside. It's a really beautiful evening. We've got a bit of rain. It is now around 10:30. I probably need to go to sleep. Who is this, by the way? Can I bug you while you're sleeping? Oh, this is Grisha. Oh, nice. Okay. Grisha is gonna go back to bed. Okay, I'm gonna let you sleep, Grisha. You go ahead and sleep. If you remember Grisha, we spoke to him in the previous episode. I want to kind of see what he gets up to in his life as an NPC in Stalker. Let me see what that guy said. Look at the raindrops on my PDA, man. Oh my gosh, I am gonna love this game. Where do I see radio messages? If the rumors are true, Ukraine's chief scientific consultant, that's the right word, consultant, recently fled back to the zone. Is under the... Okay. I guess the nickname of Sturlock. There's a lot of stories surrounding this guy, but what's his business this time? I guess we'll find out. The rain is pouring. Oh, let's see. Fnatic isn't here. And we do have Hip. Wow, okay, so she's basically saying there's a guy who really wants a DOZ 194. He knows of someone, but he died years ago. Okay. Okay, so she basically wants me to... Yeah, if I find one, I'll bring one right over to you. And ammunition. Okay, cool. I can do that for you, Hip. That is not a problem. What else do you have to say? Nothing, really. Okay, cool. Okay, let's see. This is not where I'm gonna sleep. Yeah, here's my crib. I don't think it's mine. I think it's the shared area. Communal. I think you can actually get hideouts in the future, and you can like customize a little area for yourself. I haven't watched much playthroughs at all on this game, so I can't say that for sure, but I've seen a mention of it somewhere. Hold up. Emission. Okay, I'll read that in a second. An emission has recently occurred in the zone. Okay, and then it unlocked the article. That's bloody awesome. Okay, so I can actually go see what the hell an emission is, because I think I was curious about it in the last video. And this person is looking for experienced stalker to lead them to the wild territory. No, my dude, I am not an experienced stalker at all. There are sudden releases of massive amount of radiation. That sounds terrifying. Strong winds, storm clouds, and a scarlet red sky all appear on the onset of an emission. Okay. Followed by numerous eruptions of thunder and deep rumbling. These events begin with a sharp surge in radioactive and psychic activity and end with destroying most life as waves of radiation envelop the zone. That's insane. I'm guessing mutants are immune. Despite being extremely deadly, it is quite easy to survive an emission by taking cover within buildings or underground tunnels until the event has run its course. Much in the same way as a psi storm, the massive amount of energy released by emission appears to recharge many anomalies, allowing stalkers to farm new... Okay, we got some action. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. What do we got going? What do we got going on here? Early in the morning already. Here we go. What is this? What is going on? Oh, it's a dog. Oh my gosh. Is it a dog? I think actually he does friendly fire. Oh my gosh, okay. We're all good. I think I hit somebody by accident. I'm sorry, I'm a noob. Oh, gosh. What is this? Nothing useful found. It's dogs. Warning you, if you try to steal that loot, we'll open fire. Okay, good. I will not touch it. I will not touch it. Wow, look at this beautiful morning. Really beautiful morning. I came to look for Grisha, but I think he's woken up. Then use this opportunity to save the game. I wonder where he went. I am aware I am thirsty. Let's go see if I can find Grisha. I'm just curious to see what he's up to. Vitalik. Let's go to Vitalik. And there's Grisha right here. This is where we found him last time. So yeah, he's just hanging out. I think he likes doing absolutely nothing every day. He wants 2 cuts of flesh meat. Yeah, dude. I'm sure I can get some flesh meat for you. What do you know about anomalies or artifacts? Do you hear the whispers? That's the zone talking to you. Closer to the center or during an emission, there are places where its voice becomes overpowering. Without psychic protection, you'll zombify for sure. That's interesting. The loners... Oh my gosh, dude, I just got jump scared. What the hell is going on, guys? What is going on at this village? Every time I want to settle down, the zone is like, nope. I guess that's breakfast right there. Look at that sunrise, man. Oh, nice. What do we got over here? Awesome. Looks like we got tons of meat. That might be able to carry us the whole morning. This is a nice way to pick up tasks instead of having to go speak to every single person. Okay, so let me see. I am not going anywhere during the evening, so I'm not even going to attempt that. Okay, so said he's looking for supplies that someone was supposed to bring him, but he hasn't heard anything, so he doesn't know if the guy is dead or whatever, so he wants me to go and figure it out. So yeah, I'll go see what happened to your supplies, man. Okay, so Fnatic wants me to go cull some mutants, yeah, just to keep Corden safe, which is definitely something I will do for him. Okay, again, this is just another quest from Wolf, which is the leader of the rookie village, and he wants me to go kill some bandits that have been causing all kinds of problems for Corden. So I'm gonna do that for him. And yeah, Sid wants me to go clear some bounties for him. You know, just people that have been causing all kinds of problem with his couriers and so forth. So he wants me to go kill them. But location is Rostock. I'm going to accept the quest, but I don't think we'll be doing this today. Okay, so Fnatic has a few friends that wants to leave the area, but they can't get through the border patrols or the military because they're being harassed by them. So apparently the checkpoint guards will let them through alive if they give them a battery artifact, so bribe them with a battery artifact. I haven't heard of it. He says I can find it by electro anomalies, but they are very rare. Yeah, I'll accept that. If I find one, I will bring it to you. Oh, yeah, someone from Clear Sky actually, yeah. Yurka. Okay, I want to go meet Yurka. He wants sharpening stone sets, and he'll give me something nice in return. So he wants 5 sharpening stone sets. I have 1. I'm going to accept this. Where is Yurka? I want to go see where Yurka is. Oh, what is this? Oh my word. This guy wants a photo of a loved one, which I actually have. Okay, Sava, I can give you the photo of my wife if you want it. Alright, interesting. And then bandit patches. Cool, we'll accept that as well. Right, where is... Oh, I think this is the guy right here. Yurka! Okay, here we go, Clear Sky. He's actually a Clear Sky dude. Wow, my first member of another faction from Clear Sky. Okay, well, I have work to do, but I really like to speak to you at some point. Yeah. I need to find that other guy that wants the photo of my wife so that I can give it to him. Here's a picture of my wife. And apparently someone wants it. Wow, look at that mist, man, that's pretty cool. Super misty day here in Stalker. Yeah, you're the one who wants the picture of my wife. I'm not going to ask questions, but sure. Yeah, here's the picture of my wife. He gave me $100 for that. 100 rubles, I presume. Thanks, man. Alright, let's work out our plan of action. I'm going to cook up some breakfast, and we will figure out what we're going to do next. Let's hang out here. Okay, so it makes sense for me to first go and tackle this one, which is the mutant lair. So I think I've activated it just by clicking on it. So yeah, I think this was one of the quests for Fnatic. So I'm gonna go clear them out and explore this area of the zone. I don't want to do too much in one go. Okay, let's see if we have everything ready to go. We have some food and water. How much rounds do we have? We have 30 rounds, which should be enough for the mutants. Okay, I'm off. I'll see you guys later. I heard something. Oh, what is that? We got dogs! We got dogs! No, I want a gun. Where'd they go? What are those? Are those dogs or those cats? Ah, okay. No. We can't die. It's not gonna happen. Am I bleeding? Gosh, man. Did I get it? I got that one. Okay, those are in fact cats, not dogs. I'm busy editing the video and I kept on calling them dogs. But anyway, I want to go into the history of the zone. You know, what sets the stage for Stalker Gamma? I've been doing a bit of light reading, watched a video or two, being very careful not to spoil anything for myself, and luckily I haven't. So I'm piecing together things I'm hearing from the NPCs and doing some research on those things. And there'll be a lot of gaps in what I'm about to tell you. A lot of the things, the timeline might not line up, but this is done intentionally because I'm trying to learn as I'm playing through the game. Alright, so in 1986 the first Chernobyl disaster occurs. So what happened was there was one set of 2 reactors. They were Gen 1 reactors, reactors 1 and 2, and then there was a second set of reactors, Gen 2 reactors, reactor 3 and 4. Now they were doing some sort of test on reactor 4 and the thing exploded. It was a huge and the core was exposed, expelling all kinds of radiation. So they evacuated all the nearby towns and later sent in a team that submerged the core in concrete, to prevent it from expelling all the radiation. And they called this the sarcophagus, which is a really dramatic word. Anyway, so they evacuated a lot of the area around the disaster, all the cities, the towns. And this area that they evacuated was called the Chernobyl Exclusion Zone. And I think that's where the word or the term the zone comes from in Stalker. Now, because of the isolation, it seems like there was a bunch of people doing weird things like experiments and I don't know what. But eventually reports of strange phenomena started rolling in, even some mentions of strange creatures. This drew the attention of the outside world, but after a bunch of tourists disappeared, the government closed all access from the outside world. Then there was a second disaster in 2006. Now I don't know if the tourists disappeared before that second disaster or after, but anyway, during this disaster there was all kinds of blinding lights that it literally blinded people. There was earthquakes and a lot of people died. And that's all I really know. So this sets the stage of Stalker Gamma. Now I'll get into the factions a bit later in the video, kind of go over each faction and explain how they came to be, and I'll also include what group of people I'm with and what my purpose is in the zone. I actually have a campfire right up this hill. Now I should not be using all my matches because it uses a match to start the fire, right? I have 14 matches. Just initially while I'm starting the game, and let me just save. I don't know if there's anyone in this area in front of us. I'm gonna just take some time. It's only 9:15, only 9:15 in the morning. I'm just gonna hang out here and have a look to see if there's anything happening. Yep, didn't take much time. Look at that. We have bandits. This might work. What I'm thinking about is, I don't know if this would work. I don't know how risky this is or not. Yeah, I was thinking of agitating the mutants over there and kind of leading them to this building so they can assist me with getting rid of the bandits. I just don't have much ammunition, nor do I have enough skill to take them on, I feel like. I'm gonna sneak on the southern side of this encampment little village area, and I'm gonna see if I can get past to go to the boars, because they're quite far. If I can't get past and I have to engage, then so be it. But going over here, I'm flanked by 2 compounds and I don't like that. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I saw the guy patrolling, but I haven't seen him for quite some time, so I don't know if he's hanging out somewhere. But let me see if I can sneak past this. Now these bandits are laser focused. It's not like Assassin's Creed where you can hide in the bush next to them. Well, maybe, but I've been... I don't know why I'm whispering. He's right there. I have been jumped by these guys from very far away. Okay, he's making his way back. And I'm also not certain how many of them are in here. There's another one on top there. Holy crap, there's a few. If I can get those mutants to follow me back here, yeah, I mean, it could solve 2 problems at once. Let's see if we can get that done. What was that? Was it me, or did I hear something? I heard something, I'm sure of it. I think we're good. And I heard it again. Oh, it's on top there. Oh man, those guys jump scared the crap out of me last time. Oh my word. It was absolutely terrible. Those things scared the out of me.
Oh, what the f is this? Oh my god. What the f? Whoa. Oh, there's more of them. Oh no. Get out of here. Get out of here. Dude, help me, dude. I can't. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me.
I did engage with these guys before, and they absolutely wrecked me multiple times. Okay, I'm gonna try to get their attention. Okay, they're coming. Oh my gosh, I don't know how fast these things are, dude. I don't know how fast these things are. Run. Jump. Nice. Run. Gosh. Oh my word, where is it? Near it. We need to get the mutant to fight the bandits. Near it. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's right there, dude. No! Aggro with the bandits, dude. Aggro with the bandits, dude. What are you doing with me? Yeah. Oh man, the bandits don't even know what's going on. Oh, there we go. There we go. We've got some shooting going on. They're getting chased. Don't want to get too involved. We still got them shooting them. I don't want to get too involved. Don't want to get too involved, yeah? Did they actually kill them? That's embarrassing. I probably need to take these guys out by at this point, right? How easily can I kill one of these guys with a knife? Is it like stealth killing? It's probably not stealth killing, right? Yeah.
Шухер! Ают! Закап Аюб!
Killed him! Killed him with a knife! Killed him with a knife! I can't believe it! Oh, his friend's upset. His friend's upset. He saw exactly what happened, yeah. Let me search this dude. I'm gonna take all this good shit. Took his patch, right? Oh, there's a take all button there. His buddy knows what's up. I think he heard it or he saw it. There he is. but he's dead. Listen to those sounds. That's terrible. That is terrible, man. Okay, I wonder if that was all the bandits in this area. Shift T. Yeah, dude, take all of that. Take all of it. We'll figure it out. Wow, that was pretty good. That wasn't too terrible. Take all that. Now I don't know if these things, whatever the hell they are, what are you, dude? Doesn't even say. I didn't see. Maybe they're just zombies. Didn't get. But maybe they softened them up a bit. But I was able to kill that guy with a knife, which was, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna spend some time looting, and then I'm gonna make my way to the actual objective for today. Well, I say today, I don't know. I was expecting this to be super quick. Apparently not. Okay, so I'm gonna finish looting up here, and then I'm gonna make my way to that mutant lair. I think I looted up as much as I can. I'm gonna take that as a win, save up, and go to that mutant lair. The journey continues. I wonder what these are called. Why are you laughing? Are you because of this gun, probably? Everything is broken. Interesting. Okay. It's probably not going to work very well. I'm actually looking for my bolts. A world gig. Okay. World gig. I'm going to read up on those. We're getting close. I think I see something over there. Oh, it's a boar. But I'm also hearing something to my left. No, I'm hearing the boars. There's two of them. Well, let's start picking them off. There's a lot of boars there. There's a lot of boars there. We're gonna have to utilize these whirly gig things. Oh my gosh, and that other thing is pissed off at me as well. Yeah, I can't take them all on. That's definitely not gonna happen. I'm gonna stand close to this. Oh my gosh, man. We don't have enough ammunition. I might need to call it and rather head back to camp. There's just too much boars. There's like, what, 4 boars? I just want to see if I can lead this thing at least into the world gig. Yeah, dude, I'm riding this thing. He's losing his mind running all over the place over there. I'm sure I can trick this AI to walk into this. Okay, now we're just going. Oh, is Devin coming? No. Okay, yeah, he probably doesn't like this thing. Wow. Now I'm stuck with this thing running around. It's so squirmy, man. I can't get a shot on him. That was pretty cool. Oh. Haha! Get wrecked, dude. My dude, you need to back off. Let's quickly search. Got some random crap. Yeah, that thing's gone. I need to make my way back to camp. I just don't think I'm gonna have enough rounds to... I have no rounds left for my pistol. No, I have no rounds left anyway. Everything that I have is currently loaded in the firearm. So I need to make my way back to camp. Guys, I cannot begin to explain how absolutely brutal this game is. This was a small setback. I mean, there was no way I was going to be able to take on those boars with the little ammo I had. But what was waiting for me was absolute torture, and I had no idea what I was getting myself into. Anyway, while I'm making my way back to camp, let me go over the factions real quick. So we have a lot of different people entering the zone with their own crazy ideas and objectives. These people later started forming all kinds of factions. So people with similar ideas and objectives would form factions, right? So there's around 9 factions in total. I think there is more that you can unlock at a later stage. Some factions share visions and objectives, so they're more likely to ally together, and some factions have opposing views, conflicting visions and objectives, so they are at war with each other. Alright, let's start with me. I am part of the loner faction, or the stalkers. I wouldn't really consider that a faction. I just think that the loners or the stalkers are more like a group of people that don't fall into the other categories, but I guess you could say that with a lot of the factions. But anyway, I am part of the loner faction. We come to the zone, or the loners come to the zone for personal reasons. They have their own objectives. There's no overarching story or reason that they all agree on to come to the zone. They have their own reasons. And I think most of the other factions are cool to the loners, like they don't mess with the loners too much, except the military and obviously the bandits. Now, the Clear Sky are also pretty cool. They part military, part scientific faction, and their whole goal is to understand the zone. So apparently, during the second disaster, they lost a lot of people when they were visiting the reactor. But that's only real information I have about Clear Sky. I do know that they're also a good option to start off with, as they do have quite a few allies. We also have the ecologists, and they were sponsored by the government to do research in the zone. They are more pacifist, they don't really like engaging in combat, and so they're not as well equipped as Clear Sky, for example. And currently, they seem to be working closely with duty, mercenaries, and the military, I believe. The mercs or mercenaries are pretty secretive. They consist of private military contractors, and they're in the zone for cash. That's it. They get a job, they do the job, and they get paid for the job. That's all I know about the mercenaries at this point. Alright, let's talk about duty. So how I understand it, and I could be wrong here, but during the second disaster, a huge portion of the military was wiped out, and a lot of them were left to fend for themselves. And it seems like some of them grouped up and they created this faction called Duty. So Duty is basically at war with the zone. They hate everything in the zone and anything that spawns from the zone. They believe the zone is a danger to the world and it needs to be cleared out. They also like working with the ecologists, as they believe their research can help them in the fight against the zone. And I think they hate freedom, but we'll get to freedom next. Alright, so freedom, the best way to describe freedom is they are a bunch of hippies. They love the zone, that's probably why the Duty hates them, is because freedom loves the zone so much, and they feel that humanity needs to be one with the zone or something weird. They probably roll around naked in anomalies and things like that. So think of tree huggers, except in the zone. Then we have the bandits. They are, well, a bunch of criminals. I think it's the most easy faction to explain. So that's all we really know about them, is they're a bunch of criminals who've grouped up together. And we have the military as well. The military seems to want to control access to the zone. They are allied with the ecologists because the ecologists are a government-sponsored faction. and they also align with duty because they share some interests. But the military is quite kitted out and they can be pretty dangerous. Then lastly we have the monolith. Now the monolith is a bunch of crazy people, okay? It's like a cult and they are hostile to everyone, I believe. They might have one ally, but I'm not sure. So I have almost no information about the monolith. All I know is they are pretty strong. You probably want to avoid them if you notice them. And that's as much as I know at this point with regards to the factions. I'm sure I'll be learning a lot more during my playthrough, but for now that's it for the factions. Okay guys, back to the video, and I'm gonna need your help. I was absolutely wrecked by the end of this. This was hands down one of the most brutal experiences I have ever had in a game. I didn't die, but I came close, many times. Back at camp, I scrapped together what little money and loot I had, and bought some ammunition, water and heals. I geared up, had some food, tried to heal, before trying to reach my objective yet again. Immediately outside of camp, I got jumped by boars, and then cats, right at the gate. I think Yurka jumped in to assist, and I'm pretty sure I saved his life. No! They killed Yurka! What? Oh my gosh, dude, and I'm bleeding out.
Здорово! Чего тебе, сталкер?
You're okay! Oh my gosh, dude. Did I save you? I'm gonna say I saved you. No. You shouldn't be... Dude, no. You need to go lie down, honestly. I ended up burning through most of my ammunition just dealing with that. So it was back to Sid, and I spent most of my cash on ammo and post heals again. Off I went, round 2. Found a small tent, grabbed some loot I was hoping to sell, and then right after that, of course, I get attacked again. This time by a zombie. I powered through and pushed on toward my objective. But guess what? That compound I cleared out earlier, full of bandits, again. Engaged in a firefight, barely scraped through, but hey, I took him out at least, and I was proud about that. No ammunition left at this point, but I did find a shotgun, in terrible condition though. It could still shoot, so I thought I could push forward onto the boars again, straight to the objective. That went horribly. There's just no way. I had to call it. I limped my way back to camp. Injured, out of ammo, hoping, praying nothing would jump me. But this is Stalker. Stalker doesn't care. I was attacked by some weird thing. I don't know what it was called. I think it's a flesh. Eventually I made it back to camp. Bruised, bloody. I was just done. I decided to just plump down by Grisha and some of the other guys next to the fire, and I just tried to heal up a bit. The day was winding down, so there was no way I could attempt this mission again. I used the last of my cash, literally, to buy more ammunition from Sid. And because Stalker still doesn't give a damn, we got attacked again by boars. Eventually, things calmed down. As the sun started to set, I reflected on how hard I failed, and I started thinking, well, how the hell am I going to progress? So that's where you come in. Please, if you have any suggestions, please drop them in the comments. Is my game bugged? Is this how Stalker really is? I feel like it's bugged. I feel like there shouldn't be so much mutants and attacks, and it's just impossible. Anyway, at this point I was just taking it easy, soaking in the atmosphere, watching the fire crackle, and then this happened. Psystorm, find shelter. Oh my gosh, what? Oh my gosh, what? Psystorm? Look at this guy.
Слушаю тебя.
An expert. Level stalker or loner. Wow, he's got some good gear. What is going on, by the way? I like how casually Hip has just decided to join us. Hello, can you make some space? I would like to see what's going on.
Apparently that was a psi storm, whatever that means. I didn't even look it up, I was just done. I sat by the fire for a while, completely defeated, and finally called it a night. So yeah, that was brutal. I'll probably try something different next time, like a different mission, whatever, but for now, that's it. If you've made it this far, thank you, seriously, and I'll see you in the next one, where hopefully we can actually make some progress on a different mission, because these boars are not gonna get culled anytime soon.